How's it going, YouTube? This is Jeff from Jeff's Wood Shop, and we're just gonna do a quick little sign drawing, and we're gonna start with a new file here on Vectric. This is v-carve Pro 8. I'm just gonna go with a 48 by 48. 48 by 48. I'm just drawing out some stuff. I really don't care how tall or big it is. I can make it. Go with some half-inch thick stuff. Z at the bottom right, left corner. I'm going to go high resolution because I'm going to do some 3D in this one, and hope this works out. Yeah, man, I just do a lot of signs. I do a lot of different stuff for people, so thought I'd just do a little video. This might actually help me more than it might help you, but it could help you too. Here's a little drawing area. I'm going to go over here to clip art, little new thing, and it's the new thing in Vectric. And so we're just going to clip in here. We've got 2D vectors. I'm going to use 2D vectors on this first part. I'm going to make a cool little sign. They give you all these cool little deals you can make, you know, signs with. And this one looks simple and easy. I've used it before. Alright, I'm just going to center that, F9 that into my center of my material. I'm going to make it bigger so that you can always make it smaller. And this is going to be the temporary shape of what I'm doing here. Okay, so here's a little sign. This is in my 2D view. I'm going to go back to drawing, and we're going to do some text on this. It's going to be a little family sign, and the way I like to do my text is text in a box, and basically I'm just going to draw a box to where I want this word to be, and there's a box. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to hit text in a box because it's highlighted, and I'm going to do some kind of cool cursive lettering, and I know it's up here somewhere, and I'm going to go with Berkeley. So Berkeley, and then we're just going to put in the family and apply. And now it comes into my box just like that. I'm going to alright, so there it is in my box, right? So I don't need that box anymore there. I'm just going to move it down here to where my next lettering is going to be, and then we're going to put some words in here. And the words in here are going to be I almost forgot. I'm just going to use some of my little ones I did before. Copy this. And then we're just going to use these words in here. So we may not have it all together, but together we have it all. Isn't that sweet? So yeah, we're gonna just click my box, Make sure I have everything there, and we're going to go to text. Text in a box. I'm just going to type this out. We may not have it. Oh, it, enter, all together. Oops. I love spelling words wrong. But together. We have it all. How sweet, isn't it? Maybe bold. We'll use some bold print on that, and maybe apply that and see how that looks. Alright. It looks alright. Okay, so I don't need that box anymore. I'm going to close this off and hit delete. And sorry, my phone's blowing up on me. So yeah. Sorry. So anyways, yeah, so we got the text. A little close together for my liking, unfortunately. So we're gonna use this cool thing. You know, good old Vectric, man. Nobody has this cool stuff here. I have friends that have $30,000 CAM programs that can't do the stuff I do. So we're gonna go to this editing text spacing thing. Yeah, and I like space, so hit shift and you can space it out. See, I'd like v-carving, you know, I don't want to be too close together, so I'm just going to space all this out. And it only takes a second. See this L, see that L, how close that is? Yeah, that's too close. Sorry. Too close, too close, too close. No one's going to notice except for... Now, if you hit the, if you get too close to each other, then it's not going to look good. It sucks. So, anyways, this T is a little too close for me. Oh, this T is way close. Too close. Way too close. Oh, too close there. Too close there. Too close there. Too close there. Oh, the I don't like that. I really don't like that either, but we'll fix that later. That's too close. Okay, cool. Now we got it all spread out, and now we're just going to go back to here and space it up, make it bigger. I'm going to use my shift key, and I like it. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's a little big, yeah, but okay. I like how that all looks. All right, but it's all joined, so joined letters are all fine and dandy, but you can't move them around, so I'm going to change them up a little bit and move some things around so that things look cooler. And obviously my word of the day is cool, so I'm going to convert these objects to curves. And you click on that button and they all become vector lines. All right. Okay, well, the reason why I did that is because I'm going to freaking take like this and I want to move it up. Closer. Way closer. And then I'm going to take this one and I want to move this one down. All right. And I want to take this and hopefully I can get it all without, yeah. And then I'm going to take this. I'm going to move this over some because this is kind of more of a fun thing. And now I'm going to move this over to here some. I'm going to F9 it. I'm going to center it. Okay, it looks pretty decent. except for this family deal, of course, doesn't really fit, you know. So I'm going to go back here to editing text again on curves, and I'm going to move it on it. I want to put it on a little curve. I'm going to curve it up. See, I'm going to make it curve just like that, and then I'm going to bring it down. And I think it would look better in there like that. Okay. All right, now I'm going to convert this family, okay, and I like the spacing on that. It's pretty good, but I'm going to make the F a little bigger. I'm going to go to our good old button over here, convert to curves. Okay, so this F, I mean, it's cool, but it's not that cool. So I'm going to stretch it up a little bit, and I'm going to make it a tad bit larger. But that gives us this line, and you know, this little curve's not working out too good. So all we're going to do here, we're going to use this new thing in v-carve Pro 8. I don't know, Aspire probably has it too. Aspire has everything. I wish I was cool enough to have Aspire, but I'm not that cool. So let's go with, you can not edit now. You know, you get your points here, and you can move things in vertical or horizontal at the same time by just hitting a button. So you hit horizontal, that gives you this line. So whatever you move over here and click over here, we'll show you in a second. And vertical goes this way. Well, we're going to do horizontal because we want to move these lines here. So I'm going to highlight this right here, this little cursor here, 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 here. Oops. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to go from the right and drag it and get all three of those. And then all three of these here. And then we are going to go horizontal, hit the H button, and see, now I can move it backwards, which I don't like. So let's minus this. Let's minus off this because that's ugly. And now we're just going to go back here. We're going to back that off. Okay, that's done. Now, I'm going to come down with this a little bit, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to come down up with this. Have a little, maybe give it a little bit of a curve. All right, that's fine. Starting to look okay. I mean, basically, I could show you again. Let's just do this. We'll nod this. We're also going to do horizontal again. And I'm going to highlight this and these here. And all these over here, I want to change these sides. I want to make them come in. So they come in, one click of the button. Out, in, out. Just one click. And but unfortunately, I forgot I have to add something on here. So, okay. All right. I'm gonna have, I gotta highlight this right here. And we're gonna move this over. And I'm gonna bring in a 3D object. I'm gonna go down here at the bottom. I'm gonna go to clip art. And at the top here of our library, we have all different kinds of stuff. We're going to go to objects, and I've got all different kinds of stuff. Everybody has it. It comes with v-carve Pro 8, which is very generous of them in some ways. So we got a little heart here. You can just, there's two ways to do it. You can just click it or bring it over. It's going to be big when it comes in. And I'm going to narrow it down to a smaller size. And we're going to try to fit it in here somewhere. And I'm going to turn it around because it's not working out so well. And I'm going to slide it in here just like so. And got a little heart in there. I was going to make it bigger by some. And move it over just a little bit more. Okay. How sweet is that? Alrighty then. Now I'm going to not edit this again. It's driving me crazy. It's just a little bit too weird looking on this end, and I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to go to drawing here, and I'm going to hit nod in. I'm going to bring this in, and we're going to go horizontal. Bring all those in. Let's see if we can go. See how much we can take. Because it's a little too much for me. So we're going to move it over. I mean, I'm being totally perfectionist with you guys on this video, so we're going to come over and we're going to bring this over, and we're going to be right in here. I need a 1/4 inch in between here and here to make sure this fits. So I'm going to hit measuring, and I'm just going to measure here to here, and I'm at 0.2635, which is exactly enough room for my 1/4 inch bit to fit between, and that's cool. I enjoy it. All right, now I'm going to do some border stuff. I am going to do an offset here of a 1/4 inch. Hit offset like I just did here at the bottom. Good old offset right here. Offset outwards, 1/4 inch. Boom. Close. All right. And then we're going to offset this a 1/4 inch. See? Offset that one. Yeah. We like that, don't we? And then we're going to offset it again. 1/4 inch. Just like that. Boom. See these little sharp points? I don't like sharp points. Sharp points get people hurt. You know, I sell stuff, so, you know, kids and stuff around. And hopefully I can flip these off. They're looking, see, I can curve off these edges. And also it provides, you know, helps it with some chipping, you know, doing having chip outs. I like curves. I've said this in other videos, you know. If you had to do it by hand, I don't know what the hell happened there. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm going to curve this off. Curve, curve, cool. Curve that. Yeah, it could cause a chip out, and no one likes, you know, if you're moving stuff around all the time. We could curve that, I guess. Curve that, and this. Okay. Just get in here and do some nice little curves. Curves look good. Angles. Make sure I got them all. Alright, cool. And we're going to v-carve that stuff. Now, I mean, this looks okay. I mean, I sort of want to make it bigger because I got so much room here. So I'm going to like try to enlarge this a little bit. Okay. Okay. Come up a little bit. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna go let's basic it. And I'm going to measure this again. We're going to do a measuring between here and here just to make sure I have a 1/4 inch. Yep, 2.9. Perfect. All right, cool. All right, we'll get with the tool path here in a second. Now, modeling, we're going to go into this modeling deal here. Here's my 3D view over here on this. There's the little heart. Let's go a little double heart, no big deal. And then, you know, here's my drawing deal here. We're going to get in this modeling thing, okay? And it's pretty simple. If you click on it, you can see you can change it in the 3D view with the points and everything. It's pretty awesome. Then you can just come in here and shape size. I'm going to make it 233. The base height. Come up just a little bit at 0.015. And I'm going to bake that. It's baked. Super simple. I like to keep things simple. Alright, we'll close that off. Okay, we're going to hit this border. Puts a little border around it. See right there? Got your little border going around your 3D object, which is nice. You can click on it. There it is. Got your border. Alright, so got a border. You can smooth it. Go to smoothing. Alright. I don't like that. See, it looks cruddy. See, it's in the middle. It gives you an automatic setting. We're just going to go to the minimum. And the minimum looks like this. Looks pretty good. Let's go like more minimum. All the way minimum. I'm going to only use a 1/4 inch bit. I don't like to use little tiny bits. It takes forever. I mean, I'm like, unless you're getting paid $1 million, then you can. I mean, some people are patient. I'm going to bake this. So I'm going to bake it with the minimum. Let's see what it looks like. Ugh. God, that looks terrible. Cancel that. And I'm just going to go with the way it looks right there. I think it looks fine. I'm going to go back up here to smoothing again. Sorry, this is taking me forever. Smoothing is, it's not much to smooth here, so I'm just going to go perfect. Alright, that's your heart. Cool. Done. Alright. My current Z height on that is 0.02483. Okay. And you know, you can take your arrow and go over to where it is. Your Z height, your top of your Z is 247.4. See? Z 0, Z 0. See? See, you put your, right here in the bottom corner, you can see I'm moving the cursor and it gives you the highest. It's 2483 is the top of your heart. All right, we're gonna hit that. We're gonna hit OK. Cool. We don't need layers. Cool. We're gonna go to toolpaths. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna pocket this thing out. And we are going to pocket this thing out 1/4 inch. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. We're going to set this up real quick. I got 1/2 inch material. All right, I'm going to put a 0.03 tolerance. That's just so I don't have any flat objects on top of this little heart thing. And we're going to hit OK. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to pocket out. We're going to go to maximize this. We're going to pocket this. We're going to pocket from here to this 3D object border on that line, cursor. Get it? And we're going to pocket this out. And we're going to pocket it out. And we're going to go 1/4 inch deep. And we're going to use a 1/4 inch bit. So we're just going to go with a 1/4 inch end mill, basically. Oh wait, hold on. Jesus. I am sorry. We're going to pocket this out 1/4 inch, and we're going to use 1/4 inch end mill, and then we're going to use a 1/2 inch to clear first, just so we can get some work done fast here in one pass. And then we're going to hit OK, and then calculate. And we're going to pocket. We'll just change the name of this to inside sign. Pocket inside sign, and calculate, and then it gives us a 3D view here of that. So it's going to be a quick pocket deal, and we're just going to preview this real quick, and it's previewing it, and it came around and it got all the way around where I needed a 1/4 inch for that 1/4 inch bit to get around that edge there. So see what we got. All right, pretty sweet, looks good. Now we're gonna go back here to drawing tab. Got that all pocketed out, 1/4 inch. So we're 1/4 inch down from the top of the material. So we're negative 0.25 for the lettering. But we're going to go with this now. So we're going to go with let's just switch over, and we're going to go maximize this real quick, and there's our little sign here. All right. So we're going to do some roughing. We're going to go to this 3D roughing toolpath, and I use a 1/2 inch ball nose quite a bit, but I'm going to switch here to 1/4 inch 3D setup is the way I like to do it. So it'll look pretty. I'm using step over at 0.025 inches at 10%, and we say OK. and my machine allowance is 0.003, and we're going to do a 3D raster, and then we're just going to calculate that, and we're going to see what that looks like, and I'll zoom in on that a little bit, and we'll preview this, and it comes out pretty perfect. Okay, got the hearts. Don't even have to use the finishing. Let me tell you that. I don't even have to use the finishing toolpath, which you could use, you know, if you want to be. I mean, it's not Taj Mahal. It looks absolutely perfect on that particular model. Okay, we're going to move into, since we got the heart done and we're down 1/4 inch deep. Now we're going to go into some text. So I'm going to hold down Shift and I'm going to highlight as much text as I can here. And we are going to go into text. V-carving. Good old V-carving. Do it every day. And what kind of bit do I want to use? Let's see. You know what? I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to do 2 different bits. I'm going to go with, for the family, I'm just going to use a 90-degree bit, but I'm going to use a 6.25 width of a bit. When I do my feed rates, the trick of the trade is, I mean, I hate to tell you, feed rate, plunge rate, exactly the same. X, Y, Z, everything moving, exact same freaking motion. It works awesome. And we're gonna hit OK. And we're gonna go, and we're not gonna use a flat depth. We're gonna see what it says. No, we're gonna, I'm already half inch, I'm 1/4 inch down. And so we're going to have to do a start depth of minus 0.25. Start depth minus 0.25. And then we're going to see what it does. I know it's going to be, it's probably going to cut through the material, but I'm going to calculate this out real quick. And it said yes, it would, and then I should have known better, so we're just going to go with 0.25. And let's go with under 1/4 inch somewhere. Let's go 187. 187, and we're going to calculate 187. And let's see what this looks like. All right, family. Looking pretty family-like. Looks good. Okay, good. Move on. Next. All right, so next we've got to do this part here. All these letters in here. And I'm going to use a 60-degree bit on this. We're going to hit v-carve, go in here, 60-degree it, and it's 100 inches by 100 inches. That's kind of how I start off. And we'll go 187 again. Maybe not that deep because we're going to have a lot smaller letters. So, yeah, 156. I have to paint this stuff, so you have to have some kind of depth in there. So calculate it, and that's not going to work because I messed it up. So we're going to go back in here and edit it again. And we got to do a start depth of minus 0.25. Minus 0.25. Boom. and calculate it. And preview visible. Boom. And there it is. We may not have it all together. Alright, looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to go back to drawing tab. Okay, now we're going to v-carve this. I like this little profile in between here. We're going to click on this. Lines it all the way around there, and then we have a nice little line in there. Now this is at the 0 level, so there's no minus on this. And we're just going to v-carve that, and we're going to use the 625 90-degree bit, which I have. I kind of like it. It was a gift. I'm just going to do no flat depth, and I'm just going to do whatever it tells me it's going to give me. And I'll see how it looks at least. And it looks okay. We'll see what it gives me. We're going to preview this. And we'll preview that. Preview visible. And it gives me a nice little edge. Just like so. And then basically, last but not least, you know, we could do a profile. I profile from the bottom. In this case, I'm not going to, but I do a bottom Z, and I just Z it from the bottom, and it doesn't mess up my spoil board. So, but in this case, I'm just going to cut it out. And I usually add some tabs, and 0.27, 0.25, 3D, but not today. And I'm just going to show it to you this way since it's taken me forever. And I usually change the name profile from Z bottom, but in this case I'm just going to calculate to from the outside right, and we're just going to calculate it out. And it's going to preview this. And that didn't work out, and we're going to edit that. And I'm sorry, I had a bomb nose a bit in there. So my depth, of course, was wrong. So I should probably edit all this, but I'm not going to. Who cares? And calculate it out, and oh, cut through, good, finally. And then preview visible, and click it, and there's my little sign like this. Okay. And now we got this little 3D proc object on there, and the little hearts, and kind of zoom in on that some more if you want to see it. And then you got your little hearts in there. Comes out pretty nice. 3-bit on the rest of this here. I'm sorry, I used a 90-degree bit, and then a 60-degree bit on the smaller letters. Yep. There it goes. And then you could profile it and hit preview visible. And then there it is. And I chalk paint these. You know, I do distressed looks and stuff. Okay. Comes out pretty nice. And you can even jazz it up. I mean, I even do texture and stuff like that, you know, in between here and there. And it's all kinds of fancy stuff you can do. So that's pretty much it. Sorry it took me so long. And hope you enjoy it, like it, subscribe. I'll make other videos.